What's up, guys? It's Orange, and today I'm going to be giving you my story on how I started YouTube and how I've gotten to the point I've gotten so far. Now, just to state in the beginning of this, this is gameplay in the background. I was going to do like some different stuff, but for some reason I've had some trouble connecting stuff to my computer. It's just a long story, blah, blah, blah. You don't want to hear about it, but I'm working on it. It should be fixed within the next few days here, and I will be able to do more stuff. I was going to put like pictures in the background, videos, but yeah, it's just going to be a gameplay. So let me just tell you the basic story of how I started YouTube and how it all came along. So I'm going to start back from the very beginning, a long time ago, the Christmas of 2013. Christmas of 14. My brother got Destiny for his one of his Christmas items. I didn't even play the game. I didn't really know what it was. I had no idea what the game was. So basically he played it for a little bit. Didn't seem too into it. So I decided I'd give it a swing, just see what Destiny is, get an idea of it. And I remember the very first night I started playing Destiny, I was playing Devil's Lair at like level 3. Which was like a level 8 strike at the time, and it was just ridiculously hard. But I was playing with two of my friends, and it was just the most fun in any game I've had in a long time. I know this is PvE, and my channel is now mostly PvP, but that's just how I kind of got into Destiny to begin with. So of course, I did Vaulted Glass and everything, Crota's End, all the typical year one Destiny stuff, and I really just fell in love with the game. Now, from early on, I think the first time I went to the Crucible when I was about a level 6 or 7, and I'm not like an amazing Call of Duty player, but something just clicked. Like the first time I went to a Crucible game, I just felt like this is a really good game for me. Like I just kind of feel something. Like my first game was just really good. I wasn't even using like great weapons or anything. I was level 6, okay? I was using like the pistol, the hand cannon, and like a fusion rifle or something. I can't remember. But I just remember having a really good first experience in the Crucible and being like, hey, this is something I might like. So, as time goes by, going into the spring of 2015, House of Wolves rolling around, just kind of been increasingly getting better at Crucible, working to where I am now. I started my first YouTube channel, which was very small. It has like 4 subscribers, not even worth mentioning. It was kind of just to test it, get a little feel for it, how I liked it. And one of the biggest things for YouTube, I guess, the very first video I ever recorded myself, it just felt kind of weird, like talking to people in a mic where you're talking to other people for a video for YouTube. It's just a really weird experience. But as you can obviously understand, I was very stuttery. I didn't really know what I was talking about. I didn't have anything planned out to what to say. It was a shotgun Russian tutorial. Because at that time, I only used shotguns. I did not start sniping until July of 2015, almost when year 2 started. So, I guess you could say I'm a relatively new sniper. I didn't really snipe in year 1, more towards the end with my Her Benevolence. So anyway, and around July, I eventually got to the point where I was like, you know what? YouTube would be kind of a cool thing to do, especially now that Trial's out to do carries. Now that there's more stuff to do. Because the first thing we started a YouTube channel, if you're trying to follow my footsteps, for Crucible or Destiny or PvE or any game at all, it's really hard to get subscribers when you have 2 subscribers. You get 0 views on some of your videos. You actually do. The only views you get are your own when you watch the video. Like, that's really how it is when you start YouTube. So, you have to figure out something to do. So, around taking king time, I guess maybe a little bit in year 1, I started doing carries, just do carries. It wasn't really even for subs to begin with. I just kind of did them because I still wasn't, I'm nowhere near as good as I was then as I am now. I've come so far in year 2, definitely improved a lot, 2016 so far. Even this year, I didn't even know what sweats were. I mean, I guess they weren't huge back last summer, but yeah, I never did. Like, the first sweat I did might have been like maybe like November of this year. Like, it was pretty recent. I mean, not super recent. I mean, a few months ago, but so I just started building up subscribers over time through trials, carries eventually, to get my subscribers, to get kind of somewhat of a fan base, because you need something to draw people to you. to kind of set you apart from different YouTubers. Now, of course, I know I'm not the only person on Twitch or YouTube, whatever, that does carries, but it was something where you could just kind of get some subscribers. So again, if you're trying to get something to start off with, you got to kind of figure something out just to distinguish you somewhat, a little bit. My very first kind of consistent thing I did for YouTube was my montages. I think I did like consistent weekly montages. I don't think I missed a week until I just stopped. Like, I probably have, like a lot of montages, like at least probably 30 montages by now. Like, it has been a lot of montages week in and week out. And the reason I decided to slow down is not because I couldn't get the clips. I could make montages weekly. It's just they wouldn't be as good as this most recent one, which did very well. The passion montage, and that's what the next montage is going to be closer to. So that's basically how I got to where I am, kind of a quick version. It's just, if you want to do YouTube, just do it. Just go and do it and start, because you want to just start. Like, for example, I wanted to do YouTube since about last March, but I didn't start till July, and I'm really wishing I would have started sooner, especially with Trials Carries that came out in like May. Like, if I would have started in March, I would have caught on to Carries in May, gained a few more months of subscribers through that. Just start going. You're gonna get 0 views on some of your videos when you only have 1 subscriber. That's just how it's gonna be. It's a very slow process, but as you get more and more subscribers, they build up and it kind of snowballs your success. Because when you have nobody, no one shares it. But let's say I have 100 subscribers, which I had not too long ago, which I'm very grateful now that I'm at 300, as I stated in my last video. It's just, it snowballs. So it's going to start off slow and it's going to start picking up speed. And the more you get, it just gets faster and faster and faster. So those are my tips, my story, how I got here. That's pretty much going to include the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this is what you wanted when someone messaged me for a how do I get to 300 talk or whatever. But yeah, basically that's my story. So hope you enjoyed. Peace out.